Hello, welcome back to Nook and Cranny Game. I am Nook, and this is the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Time for the N64, and we are going back to being adult to tackle the Shadow Temple. As you remember, the last time we were in the creepy well down below Kakariko Village, and that was a pretty terrifying experience, if I do say so myself. But now we are equipped with Din's fire and explosive magic, and we are ready to take on what evil spirits might be holding Impa at bay within the Shadow Temple. I didn't use those words correctly, but I promise the intent and the love is still there. So I did it. I magicked my way through that song. So here we go, off to the Shadow Temple. See you in a sec. And we're back! Here we are at the Shadow Temple. In the Room of Torches. And check out the eye. Okay, so the symbol on the door there is actually the symbol of the Sheikah, which is kind of cool. I'm not exactly sure why they chose to put it on the entrance of the Shadow Temple, but it might allude to some sort of old training ground for the Sheikah race, or the Sheikah clan, I guess I should say. It wasn't exactly a race, because Impa, I believe, to be Highland. So, she is a Highland. Oh, we lit all the torch. That was Den's fire, by the way. That was anticlimactic. I got to talking about Impa. So, Impa is, she watches over Kakariko. I believe that she is considered as some kind of, like, mayor or a higher ranking official there. And as you can see, we're gonna need the lens of truth in this temple, and that's another reason that I went ahead and did the well when we were in kid form. The shadow will yield only to one with the eye of truth, handed down in Kakariko Village. So that's another thing, is knowing that you need to go back in time in order to get the lens of truth for this temple. Okay, so we've got an empty doorway over here. Let's go check it out. So as I was saying, the Sheikah were a clan of people, kind of like a nomadic. One who gains the eye of truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Notice that his eyes are glowing, or his eyes have like jewels in them. So, eyes glowing, boom, and then not glowing, it's Shadow Temple here has gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. So that's another interesting thing that might tie into the Sheikah that I've never really thought about before. Here has gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. It could also be that the place is called the Shadow Temple. Shadow Temple here is gathered. Hyrule's... Okay, you're just going to say the same thing. Oh, this one's got glowy eyes, but he doesn't open up. Interesting. I've actually never recognized that. Oh, but his eyes are different glowy. I see. Okay, well, let's explore beyond what is hidden in the darkness. Tricks full of ill will. You can't see the way forward, except I can with the lens of... I wish that they would know to, like, turn that off if you already have the lens of truth. One who gains eye of truth will be able to see beyond the darkness. Guys, I know. Working with a professional here. No. Not again. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. No. 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 Oh yeah. Let's just... Big Gorin sword. Big Gorin sword. Big Gorin sword. Big Gorin sword. Remember when you touched me when I was a child? Oh god, no! I have returned! I mean, I was here before you. Actually, you were probably here long before I was. If you're dead, then you probably just, like, hung around since the last time I saw you. So sorry to, like, claim the place as my own. It's obviously not mine. This place obviously belongs to... Well, you are dead. So I don't know the origins of Dead Hand. I think he is a monstrosity brought on by the nightmares of the developers. I really have no idea what he's influenced by, or why, or where he comes from. You got the hover boots! With these mysterious boots you can hover above the ground. The downside? No traction. You can even use these to walk for short periods where there is no solid ground. Be brave and trust the boots. Okay, so let's try these out real quick. Let me just show you how they kind of affect your movement, and you can see why things are going to get real difficult. So they got really cool, like, wings on them and stuff. Little Pegasus boots. And then as I run, I have stopped running, and then I slide. So if you roll, You just slide around. But the cool thing is, if we come up to some sort of hole or whatever, it gives you just like a second, maybe a second and a half, if that, of hover time. Hover time! Sounds like a 90s catchphrase, or I guess just a cartoon catchphrase in general. Seems like those are still happening with like Ninjago and stuff. So that wasn't blowy uppy. Just checking around for secrets. I'm not seeing any, so let's get out of here. So the Sheikah are like a nomadic race that, Shadow Temple here. Okay, I don't know why that has to say that every time. I know. Oh my gosh. Guys, you're killing me here. So beyond here, there was another one back here, right? Another hallway? Where we at? 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 Is this one we just came out of? I'm kind of turned around now. What's this way? Oh, it's a re-dead. There we go. Killed him. Okay. My hook shot is, or the long shot is much more effective on enemies that have like, oh, that are sitting still. Like that. Right in front of you. Sheikah. So they appear in several games. Several's probably not the right word, but they appear in multiple games. So they're part of this one with Impa and with Sheik himself, and in Twilight Princess Beyond this game, you find a place which is the Sheikah village, or like a Sheikah hideout, or a secret Sheikah town or something, and it's where apparently the Sheikah had taken refuge at one point, and this is where we just were with Dead Hands. So let's go back through here. There was another opening, right? Okay, it looks like we've been everywhere on the map. I just really thought there was more to explore back there. I thought that I had missed a room, but apparently not. Apparently we're good. So we're gonna go back in the main room here. That's weird. These skulls seem to disappear when I look at them. Maybe this little dong knob on here. Make my beak face the skull of truth. The alternative is descent into the deep darkness. Alright, so let's double, triple check where that skull is. Right there. Okay, so it is absolutely, positively to that way. So here we go. So don't stop here, or it's depth and darkness for all of us. Nobody wants that. But the Sheikah are a hidden... Okay, I was like, I did it. Yeesh. This looks like a job for the long shot, or the hover boots, because there's no place to long shot to. So, we got on the boots. Line ourselves up, hopefully. Ugh. Here we go. Yes, okay. It's always scary using the hover boots. It says when you get them out of the chest, trust in the boots, but honestly, it's hard to. It's hard to trust in the boots. They're very, very scary. Okay, I've already got bombs equipped. I don't know why I went to the screen. Go ahead and take care of this guy. Get out of here. Cool. So it looks like we got a couple hallways here. To the left we have a door, to the right we have a door. Let's go right. I like right. I mean, I don't like being wrong, so of course we're gonna go right. You know what? I got a present for these guys. These guys don't like fire. Well, there we go. Din's fire! By the power of Din, I summon flames from beyond. And one more time, please. Come on, do it, summon. Oh, no. Ooh, that was close. I thought they were gonna get to me. For some reason, it it like scared me multiple times. That was a strange little thing that happened right there. I'm not sure what was going on there. Alright, so what's in here? Probably a compass. That's my guess. Oh boy. But on the Sheik, I will finish this conversation, I promise, or this idea, or this thought. I really don't know how much there is left to say, other than they appear in multiple games. There are, you know, some kind of nomadic people that live within... Well, if this guy's just going to respawn, then forget him. That live within the Zelda universe. There isn't a whole lot of information on them, other than they exist. Oh, that's not scary. You gotta collect all the silver rupees in this room. Whew. Okay, there's no, like, secret hole over here. And the Sheikah kind of begin way back with Skyward Sword, with a character there, also named Impa, who's really cool. I love Impa from Skyward Sword. She's great. But anyway, yeah. And so apparently so apparently Sheik is the last remaining Sheik, and you would think if Impa is alive, that Impa would be considered the last remaining Sheik. Oh my gosh, I just realized that this room is straight, it is in Evil Within. The giant blades, and you get your head chopped off if you move the wrong way. I should have checked that floor for holes before I just ran in there all willy-nilly. What's the map say? What does the map say? Ring, ding, 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 ding. Okay, so we're good. We just need to leave. Get out of here. Get out of here. Bonnie, my pebbles. Right? Looks like... back in the other room there might be a way to go, though. So let's go back, and then we'll come back through here if there's something... There's an extra hallway that we really didn't walk through, or walk down, I guess I should say. But I think this bomb can, or this wall can be blown up with a bomb. Yep, there it is. We just need a key to get through this door here. Cool. Oh, and I guess in Twilight Princess, I should say that the town that you find, the like secret Sheikah town, is deserted. So it's been long deserted, and it could be... Jeez. It could simply be that it's Kakariko. I've heard that idea thrown around, that the Sheik village in Twilight Princess is just Kakariko from this game. Which is cool. I like that idea. I don't know. I don't remember where it's placed on the map, so I can't, you know, analyze it that far in my brain. Because Twilight Princess I've probably played the least out of the Zelda games that I own. I mean, I guess Skyward Sword I've played the least because it's one of the newest games, you know, so I think I've only played it through once, and that's why I'm wanting to go back through it. And actually, for those of you who hang out in my streams, watch for the shadows of the monsters that hang from the ceiling. I know, there's hands through this area. For those of you who hang out in streams, Dr. Whiskey, my friend, has not played Skyward Sword, and he just finished up his thesis for school, so he's got a lot more free time, and he's hoping that we might be able to play Skyward Sword at some point, and we might record it, we might put it on the channel, and that'll feature probably Whiskey himself, maybe McGillicruddy, and maybe even another buddy of mine who was the guy who got me into who got me into Zelda in the first place, my buddy Ryan. So yeah. Oh, climb up on the invisible block. I just wanted to freak you guys out. I love memorizing like where those invisible platforms are, so I don't have to like use the lens of truth all the time. So here's a crazy one. Here's a crazy one. You can't see the blades. All you see is nothing. All you see is nothing. All you see is love. Cool. Bat dead. Bat dead. Here, just Bigorn. Bigorn. Big Orange Sword's so helpful. I think it's going to help us get through the rest of the game a lot quicker. It's not something I actually thought about when I went to go get it. I just, in that episode, I honestly didn't feel like going and tackling another temple because I was so tired when I recorded those episodes. So I decided to just go through the whole process of getting the big Goron sword, which I don't do every playthrough, so I didn't have that memorized, and it was fun to go through that, even though it probably took about as long as a temple would, so I don't know, but it was still fun for me. And it's a cool thing that I don't think everybody knows about or realizes exists. Gold Scatula! Shadow Temple! I wonder if I'm ever going to make that video of gold Scatulas that I've collected along the way. That was in my 100% run idea, and we'll see if I still end up going through with that. This is actually running a lot longer than I expected it to. I thought I'd be able to get through the temples a lot faster, but it's actually been a little bit since I've played, a little bit longer than I had thought, so yeah! You! Yeah, I know. I'm pretty awesome. I'm gonna just roll over those blades like that. And run and jump. Okay. And he's back. And he's down. Thank you, Big Goron Sword. Makes those fights a lot easier. You can jump down here. Woof, okay. What? Oh! Oh no! It put me on the wrong side of hell. We're back. Wrong side of hell to Shadows of Death. Or whatever, I don't know. Grindhouse movie title for that. Shablam. Shazam! Beautiful. Alright, we'll use the hover boots. I actually like the hover boots. I've always thought they were really cool. Yay. Just slide to a halt. No! Okay. Okay, I still had to use the slash just to make sure that I was gonna make it on time. Make it on time? We're not on a time limit. Oh, we are on a time limit. We've only got a few minutes left in this episode. Oh no! I need more milk. I'm only 2.5 hearts. Or 2.25. Oh, hello, Spike. Okay, here. Well, good. Let me just not kill the thing I'm trying to kill. Quarter of heart. Quarter of heart. Where the other drugs are. There we go. Cool. Run for your life! Anything secret? Anything hanging from the ceiling that's gonna kill me out here? Other than the Crushinator spikes? Okay, well, we'll figure out how to get past this in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, like the episode. If you like the episode, like the episode with the, you know, the like. It refers to the YouTube. If you like the episode, and comment below and to ask any interesting things about the thing or fill any holes in the Sheikah story that I was trying to tell that I kind of bumbled through. Or if you have any other questions about Zelda or comments on the Shadow Temple, I'd love to hear them. I'd love to talk to you. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.